Hans Jensen was born in Denmark on April 6, 1856. In his teen years, he was a sailor and a fisherman, as were most of Denmark's young men at the time. He immigrated to the United States in 1883 and legally changed his name to Henry Johnson. In search of adventure, he came to South Dakota, where he became a freighter and met his wife, Louise Eklund of Sweden. They were married in a sheep wagon on November 17th in 1896 in Casper, Wyoming, later moving to Thermopolis. To this union, 5 children were born. After Louisa died of pneumonia in 1905, Henry married a young widow, Mary McDonald, in 1906, who had a young daughter, Marguerite. Henry and Mary had 9 children. Henry Johnson was a freighter in the Thermopolis area, hauling freight for Higgins and McGrath from Casper over Birdseye Pass, before the road was constructed through the Wind River Canyon. The photograph shows Henry's 4 wagons and 16-mule team. He was the only freighter in the area using mules exclusively. Freight was hauled in 3 of the wagons, and the 4th, which looks similar to a sheep wagon, was Johnson's family's home on wheels, called a coaster. In 1901, Henry took out a water right and homesteaded several miles up Buffalo Creek, where he raised fruit and vegetables. Here his family stayed while he hauled freight from Casper to Thermopolis. Henry's mules were so well trained and came when they were called to be hitched up for the day's work. They always went right to their right place in line, so they were never hitched incorrectly or had on the wrong harness. When the streets of the new town of Thermopolis were being laid out, Martin McGrath and Henry requested that the main street be wide enough to turn the 16-mule team around, never dreaming that nearly a century later, some of the biggest arguments in town would be over placing parking meters in the middle of the wide street.